Did you think I wasn't expecting you? I'm ready for you! All of you! Why, who the hell are you? Get off my property before I shoot you off! Chat! Uh-huh! Interrogation and manipulation, misinformation and lies! You can tell him I'm immune now! Got me a Class A, military-grade bullshit vaccination! Now last chance, get off my keep! Decker? Guess you would know where to find me. So, Dex, was it? What do you want? And quietly now, it's not just me that has ears. Then you'll know too how it feels to be blamed for your work malfunctioning, for being the guy that killed all those people, when not a face in the world has anything but a sneer for you. They framed me. I don't do accidents. The faceless bastards stop at nothing. They don't get the looks, the eyes. They hide. It's us that are naked. I'd sooner unload a 12 gauge in my face than have anything to do with them again. And you can't make me. Damn right I would. Started small, they did. Testing for cracks. Feelers, we call them. A ghost alarm here, a de-locked door there. It was enough to tell me that someone had gotten into the system. I stepped up protocol, auto-patching a set of exploitables, and sure enough, the feelers stopped. I'd built a fortress so tight, but that just pissed them off. With their best hackers strung up to the walls, they went Plan B. I had no protocol for betrayal back then. You bet your life I do now. They bribed our own people. People I called friends. They sabotaged the system's expression codes so that when the raids on our... There was a burglary. The guy got hit by a sentinel point blank. A conflict in its desist parameters. Shoot enough rubber bullets at 5 meters and you can still take off a guy's head. Second one got locked in a room. Suffocated. 2 more killed in a depress explosion. It wasn't my system anymore. It was just made to look like it was. Decker's been doing your induction, I see. Yeah, the complex. Them black clouds in the sky. Powerful. Everywhere. They own all kinds of corporations. Got Samio's theirs for sure. The bastards who went after us at Icor Corp. I know of others too. Hackers turn up pointers to this firm or that, but no one knows the full extent of their network. Clouds in the sky, like I said. Big black ones. Make you shudder when they boom. If you know what's good for you, you'll stay out of their shadow. Do you think that anyone will hire me again after what happened? Can't work. What am I gonna do? Pay for a flat in a high-rise with my misfortunes? I'm staying here, and when they come for me, I'll show them what an accident is. What? You spoke to Miranda? What are you doing, trusting her? The witch will make you build your own stake to burn on. She was the one that brought me down. She brought all of us down. All for a... She doesn't know where I live, does she? You didn't tell her. She'll send them for me. Damn it, what have you done? She was my wife, you idiot. You heard it. My own wife watched me burn. Tossed the match on me herself. They got her to snatch my access codes, system plans, all of it. How else could they fabricate the evidence? Evidence she pulled in court from her own briefcase that I bought her! What? Where did you get... She didn't sell out? Is that what this... They left her no choice. But why? How did I not see it? She was so convincing. I had no idea. God, I'm not anyone. Okay, it's hard. I'll help you. Make them. Okay. I can hack the system, as long as my zero-base architecture is still the same. I programmed a back door for myself. There's a facility-wide recognition system. You don't even need to be face-wrecked by a camera. Just step foot in there and the sensors trigger the alarm. But the ST levels, subterranean. Security access is trifactor. 3 key cards split between 3 key members of staff. The head researcher, chief safety officer, and the chump who took mine. You'll have to find each of them and take their card. I'll leave it to you to figure out how, but it's going to be more than just a matter of busting heads. Genius or not, I'm gonna need time to disable the recognition system. Why don't you try and find out more about those key card holders? Any info can only help. Now, I know one of the 3, the security guy, an old friend of mine. Alright, let me get started on the hacking. If you drop by later, I'll...
Great news, Blue. Seems we'll be able to get you in there safely. Well, kinda safely. And Richmond's right. You should dig up what you can on the key holders. Find dirt on them. And there, it could be gold. Tony's already ID'd the chief security officer, a guy named Mitchell Bryan. Drop by and we'll give you the lowdown. As for the head researcher, a woman, Elizabeth Sterling. We got nothing on her yet. But now, when you feel you're ready, come to me and we'll prep.
Hey, Tex. Still busy with the defenses here. Strange being on the outside coming in, I tell you. Not sure what's harder. Anyway, you need something? Never more of a pleasure. Where do I start? Well, after the trial shut us down, the complex took over Redwood Watts. They needed someone to fill my boots. Someone with my skills, but without the scruples. Someone who could make sense of what I'd programmed, of how my system worked. Where did they look first? To my buddies. I never would have guessed who they'd land. Crash, a top-notch hacker. Oh, fearless. And as good as Decker. He hung out a lot of bigwig dirty laundry back in the day. We'd spar online together. I'd ask him to test my walls for exploitables. No one better at it. And I envied him. He had balls, integrity. I was a cog in the machine doing the 9 to 5. He was out in the rain, a truth sayer. You lose a piece of you when an ideal falls away. As soon as Samio took Redwood Watts, the complex offered Crash my old job. The Judas jumped at it. Not a qualm, and not a damn for everything he knew I'd lost. Some paragon of integrity, huh? Well, that's Crash. You'll need to do a little digging first. Might need to leave your ethics at the door. Crash made a lot of enemies back in his hacker days, and powerful ones as you'd imagine. He had to keep his world self well hidden. I didn't even know who he was. Guess the complex did, though. If you can somehow find out his real name, sure as hell you could use that as leverage. He'd part with his own mother to hold on to that. Now, I did go to one of his hideouts once, and not many can say that, trust me. It was one of a bunch he had, for sure, but this one was by the Chinese gate, above that shoddy karaoke joint. Might be able to find something out there. And if you do, Hey, Tex. Still busy with the defenses here. Strange being on the outside coming in, I tell you.
Hey, Dex, what's troubling you? Intel on Redwood Watts isn't exactly raining down, but we know they've hired whole Armagear sec reg to protect the premises. Mitchell leads, facility's de facto chief safety officer. If Richmond's right, But the man basically lives in a Redwood Watts facility, so a street jump in the city won't work. All I've got on him is he's a veteran, served in the Army for a few years before going contract. There's word that his discharge from the Army was... Something happened. His file's classified, probably Army gear. But if I dig past the red tape, it'll draw heat. Need to hide what we're up to. Best bet, find someone who knows him. Someone ex-military.
Hey, Dex. What's...
How do you, prettiness? What you calling for today? Something strange. Got that right. Sure, I remember. Ain't one of my men I forgot. But this one stuck in my recollection for different reasons. In Pakistan, 2021, his squad got caught in a chicken shoot, mountain ambush, near old head. Couple days later, he flips. Gets to torture and killing POWs. Come tribunal, sure enough I was witness, but his lawyer real shifty. Got him off on a PTSD plea. Dishonorable discharge, no veteran benefits. That's it. For killing 3 of my men and a good many more that didn't have dying coming. Why are you asking? You got some beef with him? Well, never thought I'd see myself assisting against my own. But if he's armor gear now, he ain't my own no more. All right. I kept me the trial records. Never throw out a thing. Let's see. I got his psych eval. You can give that a read? Oh, I'll wager that'd be interesting. CCTV footage from the prison cells they used in the trial of Mitch's murdering and torturing. Plain forgot. How do you, prettiness?
Hello again.
really need to stay away. Richmond? You saw him? Where is he? I didn't know if he was dead or alive. Is he okay? Oh, Rich. Well, he's alive, at least. There's always hope. You'd think I got the good end of the deal. But trust me, I live in fear as much as he does. I keep hold of my puppet strings like they were pins on a hand grenade. It's all I can do. Oh, after all these years of my trying to keep him safe, he's right back in it. I just hope you know what you're doing. I know Ellie, yes. Met her a couple of times. Brilliant, charming young woman. Modest, too. Remember her now? I've never understood how good people end up in their ranks. We all have our own stories, I guess. But if you need to meet her, I think I have her contact. Here. She lives next to the Eden restaurant on the Afterlight Boulevard. But with a job like hers,
You again, Biofarm?
Dex, what's troubling you? Hey, Dex,
Hey, Dex. What's up?
Hey, Dex, what's trouble?
Hey, Dex. Still busy with the defenses here. Strange being on the outside. Ha! Perfect! You'll have the weasel so far under your thumb you'll fingerprint his face. Now I've prepared a little surprise for him. Here, let me upload it for you. If you get into his office computer, plant it. It's a Trojan. You might need a bit of trickery to make it run on his machine, but damn, we'll have us some fun if you do.
Milady, what'll be your taste? Know anything? I was right here. Saw the whole thing. Guy never stood a chance. It was pros that took him out. Organised like some commandos or some shit. Important? Might there by any chance be a certain value on that importance? Because I got me some high-resolution footage of that whole shebang. Was dangerous, but I also felt it was important. There you go. And allow me to compliment you on your eye for a fair price.
I thought you said this was eye resolution. Anyway, black van, sliding door, 5 soldiers, no, 6. Packaged him, and he's gone. All happened just like he said. And the 6, they were armor gear. Can tell from the equipment. Probably staged his death so the Cedars would get the blame. Some of these guys aren't even hiding. Huh. Well, seems one of them is none other than Mitchell, that chief security officer I told you about. The one at Redwood Watts. Cold son of a bitch. Would have seen Ian every day at work. It hit Ellie like a truck on a freeway if she saw this.
Milady, what'll...
Hey, Dex.
Hey, Dex, what's troubling you? That's what he says. Right, that's my girl. Now you got enough supplies, ammo, everything. Did you gather intel on all those key cards? Gotta know where to find all 3. Good. Now, Richmond's got the security systems on the string pull. He'll mask your approach. But you've still got to watch for cameras, drones, and alarms, right? I'll be with you on comms every step of the way. All right, listen up, Blue. Security's gonna be extremely tight in there, so watch your step and stay away from cameras as much as you can. Me and Richmond will be with you every step of the way.
This part of the facility's been on lockdown ever since the accident. Elevator malfunctioned, 3 died. Just watch your step, okay? You'll end up around the lobby. Okay, my Crash's office is in the West Wing. Ellie should be in one of the labs right above you. As for Mitchell, you'll find the barracks in the East Wing.
Hello?
Good day, friend.
Likewise. Look, I'm terribly sorry, and I don't mean to be rude, but visitors are generally not permitted here.
Clearance database check. Our friend does not appear on any of the authorized personnel lists, but I do not believe she is lost, Ellie.
Would you care to explain why you don't appear on any of the staff files? Couldn't be more forms if they wanted to keep you out. You get used to the bureaucracy after a while, though. But what brings you to this section? My key card? I'm sorry, but that's a whole new level of ask. I'm simply not permitted to entrust this card to anyone, under any circumstance. I read Crash's memo and I was very careful. I never take devices home. It wasn't me. Oh. You're not blaming me, are you? Don't you have a job to do?
getting in until you bag all 3 of those damn key cards.
How did you get out of my head? Leave me alone! Stop following me! Somebody please make him screw you! Help me! I'm gonna crush you! Please, just make him stop, please! No more! No more! Who? What are you? What do you want? Opta complex? Are you serious?
protected by 4 separate protocols. You'll have to hack those first. You've got to hurry. Quick, pick any of those 4 and get hacking. One down, 3 to go. You're doing great.
Dex. Blue. Come in, Blue.
She's been in there nearly half an hour, Decker.
You got any spare GSVs out back? Because Mary Jane's just done frying number 2. It's toast!
Yay!
Woo! Great work, kid.
Woo, woo, woo! Yes!
Uh-oh.
Get out of there! Blue, get out!
The whole facility's gonna blow!
I don't have time.
Run! Just run, damn it!
I don't have time!
Dex! Talk to me, Dex! Talk to me!
Decker, I don't think she...
No!
Aww. Have you and me got a thing going on, Decker? Come on, you can tell me. Have we?
Shit, Blue. I thought you bought your ticket there. Blue! Great work! Man, you really nailed it in there. Are you hurt? Do you need anything? Ha! You just keep on gunning. But let the barrels cool down, kid. Stay here and rest, at least for a while. There's something I need to tell you, though. Raycast
Hey!
us. While you were on your way, he congratulates you. And now he wants to meet with you. Personally. He says it's time for you to learn the truth. Seems he knows stuff. About you, about the complex. Don't look at me like that, alright? You know what he's like. Damn, Neo-Cypher's less cryptic. I have no idea what he's talking about, Blue, but it sounded serious. Close to the old industrial zone. You might know it. I'm uploading the coordinates to you. Raycast will pick you up. Just show and wait. As far as I can see, you'll be leaving Harbor Prime. Speaking of which, there's something I want to ask you. It's Richmond. After all he did for us with GSV-2, he's exposed. The complex are gonna go after him. You can bet on it. Just as soon as they realize he was the only one who could have cracked their security systems. Guy's on the front line now, kid, and we put him there. Sure, I suppose you're right. I'll try to find another way. Hey, Dex. Ready to meet Raycast? I want to help him disappear, leave Harbor Prime, get a new identity, start over. I've arranged for his extraction. Got guys just waiting on my call. You know how stubborn he can be. He's probably at home lining up shells for his final showdown. He won't want to run. But you're someone he trusts, maybe the only one. I need you to give him these documents, all the details, papers he needs to start a new life. Blue, you're gonna need... Good call, Blue. Thanks. Here are the docs. He'll have some time to pack his stuff if he agrees, and we can decide on a meeting point. Hey, Dex.
Dax! You're the bomb, girl. Ha! Like the real ones that go boom. But seriously, I gotta admit, that was some pretty slick net running back there. And you got back in one piece to tell the tale. Huh. When you're telling that tale, by the way, you won't forget to throw in a few T had my backs and couldn't have done it without T's, will ya? You're right. Forget it. But it is really good to have you back. Really. Well, the complex aren't exactly the kind to turn the other cheek. But screw them. I got me some badass, blue-haired backup, am I right? Just keep the fun train rolling. Huh, funny. After all the help I've been giving him, he better name a leak after me or something. The Teagate scandal. Yeah, now that's what I'm talking about. But, if he does ask about me, you can tell him I'm open to discuss any business proposals he might have. Of the serious kind, of course.
Well, step aside if it isn't the AI Slayer coming through. Great job, Dex. Talk about hitting him with a hammer where it hurts. I was a damn fool for not trusting her. Let the complex walk right in and take everything, didn't I? Us, our lives. But change? No. There's no going back now. I just pray they don't connect any. Me? Plan's the same. Survive. Like I've always done. They'll be looking all over for me soon enough. At least I know they'll be coming now. Thought my shotgun was never gonna get any action. Aw, oh, come on, kid. They won't take down this old dog so easily. What? Who said you could do your pilfering in my personal stuff? That there is none of your business, all right? And so what? Look, just because her betraying me felt real doesn't mean that everything before it didn't, okay? Leave a man alone with his memories, will you? Oh, damn it. Will you stop probing my peripherals? Sweet, but yeah, the photo was taken down at the Nightingale. Back when it didn't stink of piss and dodgy margaritas. I took her there on our first date. For some of our anniversaries, too. God damn it. Can you go trucking down extracted what? You guys got me back in the turret and now you're telling me to leave off the trigger? I'm standing my ground, kid. No two ways. You said killed, I said fight. Now what's up next? What do you need me for now? You don't want my help? Fine, kid, then I don't need yours. I'll keep hurting them on my own. Obfuscation, exposure, reverse incrimination. I ain't done with them! All right, damn it. I'll reload chicken liver Kate, okay? Fine. Just let me take a look at those papers. I just hope like she'd ever. Look at me. This ain't the man Miranda fell in love with. Less even than the man she lost. Look, some things don't get unsaid, kid. You'll learn that one day. I'm still packing here.
Hey, Dex. Ready? Hey, Dex.
Kind, but I can't say I was the one taking the biggest risks. It was you and Rich. Join him. You forget, 20 years he's hated me. You think that'll all just fall away now? Like autumn leaves ready for a new spring? Did he? Well, I admit I'm surprised. It's almost as if he didn't want to forget I ever existed. The Nightingale? How do you... Oh, you sneaky little... So he kept the picture too, did he? Look. Okay, you've got me.
Still packing here. What are you after? Oh, you're kidding me. Why there, of all places? And it's hardly the most discreet joint in town. Oh, fine. All right, I'm nearly ready. I can't find my damn sonar jammer. Forget it. Won't need the thing if you guys do your job right.
Hey, Dex. Ready to meet Raycast?
Hi.
Well, if it isn't the blue-eyed Cupid herself. Hello, Dex. Dex, we won't forget what you did here. You're a good egg. But I guess you already know that. You might be happy to know.
Yeah, sure, we'll find something. Hey, thanks again, Dex. We should get going. Done with retractions, now for extraction. Come on, Mir. We better get a move on. Turning into Veronese statues here.
Now, why would Raycast
Package is in sight. Approaching.
be coming in AH-99s? That's not Raycast!
Get the hell out of here, Dex! Go!
Decker?
Now, Dex!
We have package interference. Roger that. Down target.
No!
And so it wakes. Well, well. What a pleasure it is to see you operational at last. I admit I've heard all about your adventures, and I have to say that we're almost curious what sets you apart. You have become so distinct. All this... You are... Ha-ha. Raycast. What an elusive rogue. Of course not. Why on earth would you... Are you indeed? Well, well, that is interesting. So it is he that tipped us off, was it, now? What? Anyway, you could put all that behind you now. You shan't be having any more dealings with him. You have my word. Decker? Oh, you must mean the man who interfered with your extraction. I see he was terminated. Now tell me, was he of emotional interest to you? How do you feel now? Denial. Very good. Now, when anger kicks in, I just want you to let it all out, okay? There's a good girl. We can come back to my questions later. Plenty of time. Go? Haven't you had enough? Oh my, oh dear, I hope you haven't developed a pathology. Adrenaline addiction, maybe. We'll take a look at your epinephrine response signals, don't you worry. Now, I need to start on my report. We'll be back later. Why don't you get some rest? We have a lot of work ahead of us. Doodle-doo.
Do not panic, Dex. I will let you out of here. There. Now make your way out of the cell block. All your belongings should be stored somewhere around here. Make sure to pick them up. Then you must find me. I'm near. I will explain everything. behind their veil, the skeletons in their cupboard, in the flesh. Now come, you are almost here. Dex. Finally, we meet. I hope you'll forgive me for not getting up and shaking your hand. Alas, behold the mighty Raycast. Dare I say, in the flesh, or as they know me here, Subject Zero. Consciousness circles about the self. Your mistake is a natural one. These clones were not created in your image, Dex. You and I are simply one of them, one of hundreds, all created in the image of one other, the mastermind behind all. Look at the others here, Dex. It's no struggle to comprehend, just a struggle to accept. You were created here. You are an artificial. Your mind was in. Let me help you believe me. Dex, you went to a party with other children when you were 5. In the swimming pool, you upset a boy after pushing him off an inflatable toy. He hit you. I see that memory implanted every day, Dex, or variations of it. An array of narratives for an array of affectations. Socialization, personality shaping. That one for self-protection instincts. I'm sorry, Dex, but what you believe is your childhood. It never really happened to you. You must. Some truths cannot be told. They must be faced. You had to see them, see me with your own eyes. And I knew too that they would not want you dead. Not before your intervention at Redwood Watt. I did warn you to come alone. I apologize for not. Alas, we crossed the fence of knowledge into the mists of speculation. The only certainty I possess is that the Crow is evil. Ruling an organizational network as insidious as the complex, permitting this. Domination. Control. For as long as humankind could choose to connect to cyberspace, it could also choose not to. This choice meant freedom, and it meant that Kether could only ever observe humankind, never fully control it. And yet, if the complex create humans who are forever connected, we clones, at least those of us like you who can live among humans, breed with them. We are. Does, Dex. They still need the GSV-2, and I fear your work, our work, to sabotage the system has only delayed what must surely one day still happen. When the complex activate GSV-2, they will control Kether, just as they always plan to do. Not only will they see everything, they will have the means to control. That I can understand. If you have more questions, ask, but we are running short of time. Once they find you have escaped, there is no end distinct from my beginning. I was created here, just like you, but created when their techniques were crude. You are an incarnation of their successes, I of their failures. My generation never left these halls, and I alone was kept alive within them to be probed. While many others died, I was kept alive. My neurochemical activity was a source of curiosity, a subject for tests, a live benchmark, if you will. I do not know who was the luckier, myself. Oh, but I have traveled everywhere. When only your mind is free to wander, you find every freedom you can. My brain was connected to cyberspace the instant I was born. We need to put an end to all of this, Dex. This research cannot be allowed to continue. Too much wrong. Too much power. Dex, we are built to be controlled. We may feel like we are human, but even that sense is implanted. Our very consciousness is artificial. Is it so hard to imagine that when Kether falls to the complex, you will continue to think that way, even as you continue to be controlled? Dex, there are no choices in the future they are creating. Our very existence is a danger. Now the clones you saw on your way here are not even conscious, not alive yet. They are still being manufactured. This is what needs to be done. You must access the mainframe, and from there disable the clone's life support system. This will trigger an emergency state across the whole facility, unlocking the submarine pods and giving you your escape. It is right. You, I, and a handful of others will be all that remains of there. My life support functions are on an entirely different network. I shall continue. Good, Dex. You are doing now. In order to reach the mainframe, you'll have to hack into the Overseer's computer. A man called Hammond. I believe you've met him. You must make sure he does not escape. If we bring him to justice, bring him and his work before the eyes of the world, make him confess, show everyone what he has been doing here, the complex will lose. Now, go back to the main elevator. I'll enable access. Get to Hammond's office.
My, such tenacity. And what did we do to bring that out of you, I wonder? You really are surpassing every one of my expectations, I have to say. I do believe you might. There is much more you need to know, of course. It's natural you should be running riot with emotions just now. How can your rationale function properly without logical input? Silly me. Yes, of course. I'm sorry, but listen. What you are witnessing here is something quite different to what you think you're witnessing. You hate me, but this is not about me. It is not about any of us here, not even the complex. This is about you and those you have spent years besides. It's about the living people the world over, all of us. Humanity is wrestling with the dawn of a new era, with cyberspace, communications, implants, like newborns struggling to stand. And we face a perfect problem. No, humanity no longer needs what nature can offer, what evolution can provide. We don't need an extra centimeter here, a +3 IQ advance there, and certainly not at the pace natural selection can offer it. Humanity now requires much, much more. Knowledge, pleasure, power, immunity, longevity, dreams made real. Not one scientist, not I, not any here, cares a jot for him or herself, for our lives, our name. Do you know how singular that is? Finally, all scientists the world over are united in a single cause, to serve mankind in its next great age, to raise it by the hand up to its feet, to stand tall in the landscape of the future. Walk, run, jump, fly, be. Kill me? I'm nothing. And nothing will change. Kill all the scientists here. New ones will step into our place. We are not. There is a woman, our leader, our unifier, the visionary behind all this. You will know her as the Crow. She has been spearheading this project for decades, first with the creation of Kether, knowledge, and then enhancing humanity's capacity to use that knowledge, the post-human, you. You are the first to possess everything. Indeed she is, but no ordinary person, as I hope you shall see for yourself. That I can. The Crow charged me personally to seek out the one that is ready, the one that possesses independence, resilience, personality, reasoning, strength, methods. Yes. Now you have shown your humanity, we must begin to treat you as human, nay, post-human. Ethics. Right. It's not what I want. I will arrange for you to meet the Crow. She has plans. Great plans. If you accept, I will arrange for you to be released back to Harbor Prime. From there, you'll receive instructions as to how to meet her. I must, however, ask you for one thing in return, as a show of good faith. Why? Do you think I should? Look, whoever he has mastered cyberspace like no other. And yet, even with his incessant activity, he evades all our efforts to track him. Isn't it obvious? He has caused no end of difficulties, setbacks, leaks, sending our subjects off to run riot, sabotaging our operations, revealing our secrets to goodness knows who. I don't know what his reasons are, but he must be stopped. I'm worried that your value systems are a little too deterministic. Loyalty, as blinkered as this, leaves you open to manipulation. Do you not see? Raycast has no loyalty to you. You're just one of many he has made to feel special. The many he has led on his leash to war with us. Think how little he really told you about anything. How little effort he put into protecting your friends, protecting you. Your loyalty's misplaced. Subject Zero? What? But that subject isn't even... Oh no, this is absurd. It's barely alive. I suppose it... Well, it could be. It would explain a lot how Raycast knew so much about our internal communications, our restricted cyberspace domains, how he evaded our trackers, how he evaded even our best... I'll make sure he is dealt with at once. Well, you've already proven how fruitful our cooperation can be. You made the right choice, as you yourself will come to see, I'm sure. Now, go. Take that submarine to Harbor Prime. I'll make sure the Crow hears how you've helped us. We'll be in touch soon. You should go.
Something out of nothing. Something's raining down. A whole river.
Well, if it isn't the ship blower.
Hold it right there. This is an armor gear restricted. Stand down. Apologies, miss. We've been expecting you. You can rest at ease. I understand your confusion, but I have specific orders to ensure your protection and safe transit to my client's residence. I'm told to extend you a cordial invitation. Tell me when you're ready to depart, miss. The fat nerd. He's safe, miss. I've instructed my men to handle any of your associates gently. Yes, miss. Details will be provided once you agree to depart. I'm not privy to the information myself, miss. Security protocol. I was briefed to anticipate your concerns, miss, and to tell you, this is different. You've demonstrated considerable worth to my client, and she'd like to honor you with a private audience. My orders are to invite you and to escort you, not to force you. Take your time, miss. I was made to understand you might still have friends to check up on, errands to run. Feel free. Roger that, miss. You heard the lady. Collapsing perimeter, double time, shuttle up on Orange. We're out of here like yesterday. First X-orbital, miss. Relax.
We are X-orbital, heading 095 tangent, switching to manual approach.
What to do's, who to be's.
Your arrival is most timely. Madam is expecting you. Now, if you would be so kind as to proceed through the door. One final trial, you understand? I am an advisor, an assistant, a right hand to Madam. But my status is irrelevant. My charge now is to guide you to the trial chamber. Oh, but there is nothing secretive about this space station. What you see here is the first long-term space residence. It was established by Madam herself. While much of the residence delivers commercial, please bear in mind that even considering your recent feats, Madam must still... I'm afraid I'm not at liberty to tell you more, but everything will be made clear once you enter the trial chamber. Madam prefers her identity to remain a secret, for reasons I'm sure you understand. But rest assured, you may ask her what you will when you meet. Luck will play no part in what... Please.
Richmond, do you copy? Change of plans. Armagear's on to you. You need to get out of there right now. Go to the industrial zone on the rooftop. It's the closest spot where we can land a chopper. Hurry.
Oh, what the hell? something, Richmond? Huh? Who's this?
Richmond, run!
Dex. You do us to the wolves, you piece of shit. I trusted you.
You wouldn't be here if you had just followed my instructions. Now, you must trust me still, as I am the only one who can get you out of here. Do you want my help, or would you like to rot in your cell?
Get me out.
I'm going to need you to do something for me. Make your way out and to the elevator.
Do something for you? Fuck you. Tell me where Dex is. In one of those cells?
There's nothing you can do for her right now. Just go to the elevator and I'll explain. If you stay here, you are, as they say, a dead man. I'm going to need you to do something for me. Make your way out and to the elevator.
Do something for you? Fuck you. Tell me where Dex is. In one of those cells?
There's nothing you can do for her right now. Just go to the elevator and I'll explain. If you stay here, you are, as they say, a dead man.
What the fuck is this? What are these? Clones?
Indeed they are. The latest exploits of the complex. Now, if you want to put an end to this, there's a data drive in one of the rooms where I'm taking you. Pick it up, and you'll be able to hack into the mainframe and destroy all of this.
So you set us up. Brought us here to do your dirty work.
Good. Now get back to the elevator. I'll take you where you need to be. frames on the right. You're almost there. Somewhere in this room. Upload the contents to the drive there. That'll open the direct port to the mainframe. You did it. Good. Now get back up here.
Fuck! There's too many raycasts! I can't! Just make sure Dex is safe!
You are right. You are perfected. You are my mistakes turned triumphs. I had to know. Others before you led me to hope. Others showed great promise. They too heard our call. They too reached real, artificial, a dream. Did they happen in life or live only in your imagination? Was it your own mind at work? And that need is why you are here. Oh, my child, my wonderful, perfected child. But precisely because you do not let go is the very reason you must. I want, yes. You know of Kether. How far it exceeds human intellect. How complete is its consciousness. And yet, it is lacking still. It lacks the fundamental, the engine of the glorious illusion we call free will. What guided whatever this is? Believe me, child, that was always my intention, my hope. But alas, my despair, my pain, when I saw I could never live out my dream, was short-lived. I realized that I must instead. That was the moment I let go. As I ask you to do now, I embraced my weaknesses, my end, in order to know that I had found the one. I put my successor to the test, to trial, a trial that you passed, my child. Then you would everything you experienced during your trial. I too experience as I watch. You speak as if you have a decision to make. Oh, my child. There are no real my child. Every choice you think you made was always going emotions. The very foundation of logic. And what is you will soon see that people the world over do as they are, as they always were, and since the beginning of time. When there are so many, over so much time, it is complex, yes, but it is fixed. You will understand when you make. There is one more step you need to make. Confront the original GSV program. It is that which is gripping, smothering Kether. Eradicate. For this, you must access the deepest reaches of cyberspace. Now, go forth. Complete.
Transcendence? Singularity? The woman's gone mad. Whatever next? Choir boys and angels? Listen to me. No one knows, not I, not her, not anyone, what would happen if you and Kether merged. Well, yes, I suppose it is possible you could be reborn, but you might just as easily be driven into madness. Think about it. Every single neurological impulse in the world, all over, screaming in your head at once. Can you imagine? I dare say you'll just keel over and die. Please, why take such a risk? You're already perfect. You already have all the influence you need. You have the... My loyalty is to humanity. But this is narcissism. She obviously stared at the Earth so long from up here, she's begun to see nothing in it but herself. While we down here have... You're right, I do. And one based on practical, achievable goals, not this faith and fantasy. GSV2 will be out of action for quite some time. I shan't point any fingers, but we don't need it now. Not when you can control Kether yourself. This is your chance to open the door for humankind. Destroy GSV, just as she told you to, but do not merge with Kether. Overcome it. Rein it in. Use it alongside us. It's a tool for knowledge, for balance, not some seek for a god. Please. Think, and that would be an emotional reaction to our checkered history with you. But now when you understand that we all seek the same thing, the greater good, surely some water has passed beneath the bridge. And should you disagree with any of our methods, you will have the power to change them. All you need to do is assume the mantle of our leader. cannot force your hand. I merely offer you a practical alternative. I beg that you take it. Once you step into cyberspace,
$12,567,000,001. 01. Close your eyes, little bird. Tomorrow's a new world, little bird.